Hey guys, what up? It's your boy Con TDK, Mr. So Real, and I gotta be honest with you. I spent too much money this week. I bought so much stuff, man. I had 2,000 Phoenix credits. I ain't got hardly nothing now, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I had so many credits. I done burned through all them credits. I done bought so much stuff. There's so many goodies. So many things that you can use for whatever your build is. I hope you enjoy this week's good or garbage, because I guarantee you ain't gonna have another week as good as this one for a long time. Let's go. Alright, now with the special blueprints vendor, skipping on down to the 256 stuff. Now remember, this is the first week of 1.5 for the PlayStation 4 players, and we have the first wave PF45, which is a pistol, the converted USC blueprint. This is an SMG. You have a holster blueprint, you have electronics vest blueprint, extended magazine blueprint, small laser pointer, and electronics gear mod, stamina gear mod, and these are all of the power level 34 items plus the 256 items. Now, the recommendations definitely for this week would be the extended magazine blueprint and more than likely the stamina gear mod blueprint. I have picked both of these up on my main characters, and shout outs to Jinx Canada. I watched your recent build, his Predator's Mark build, and if you don't know who he is, Jinx Canada is a fellow YouTuber who makes Division content. He makes a lot of PvP stuff and build videos. He also does a ton of streaming, so if you're at work and you need to watch some Division stuff, get your PvP fix in and watch some build videos, you definitely want to check his channel out. I'll put a nice little link somewhere in this video. You can check him out, show him some love, tell him Con sent you. And he was looking for this extended magazine blueprint in his last video. His video was up yesterday, so here you go, brother. It is right here for you. Definitely check out his channel and definitely pick up this extended magazine blueprint. Now let's go over to the vendor and see what weapons are being sold this week. Now the special equipment vendor has quite a bit of stuff. He has the Historian, but we usually pass over that. He has the Liberator, the Valkyria, Rhino Special, a converted USC, which is a new weapon type, the Scar L, the SASG, and my recommended weapon for this week is this SRS-A1. And most of you know that I love sniping. I'm a sniper by heart. I can't stop it. That's what I do in video games. But this SRS is a really good one, barring one thing pretty much. The headshot damage is 169, which is good. The base damage is pretty decent. This is not my sniper build. I bought one of these for my main, and my main is loving it like McDonald's. Now the talents that we have are Determined, Brutal, and Vicious. I re-rolled Determined and actually ended up getting, I think it was Destructive. I would have liked to have Deadly, and I may still re-roll it when I get a few more Phoenix credits, but that was what I got. With that being said, having Brutal and having Vicious are pretty good, and couple that in with the fact that you get a really nice headshot damage and a pretty decent base damage, it's not too bad. This is my recommendation for weapon of the week from the special equipment vendor. Now, when it comes down to these new gear pieces, I recently told you guys that I was going to set like a number for how I would determine whether something was good or garbage, basically a waste of time or not. With the 1.5 update, the stats have all gone up. So if you find an item, or if you see an item that is being sold, or that you find in the wild that is under 1,200, I'm pretty much going to write it off, unless it has... Nope, I'm still going to write it off. If it has 1,200 and some decent kind of attributes to it, like the major attributes or minors, plus the talent being pretty good, then I would definitely recommend it. If it does not then maybe needs to be re-rolled. I'll call it a maybe, but as it stands, if it is not 1,200, you can forget about it. It's insta garbage. All right, so let's move through this list, and then we'll see which ones are the definite goes and which ones are the maybes. So the tactical mask, garbage. Firecrest, garbage. Alpha Bridge, garbage. Spec Ops, garbage. This Century Skull harness is not bad. You may want to do something with health on kill or exotic damage resilience. You want to get some armor on this because 1,972 is a bit low. Garbage. This Lone Star vest, also again same boat as the Century. You want to do something with your armor. This bag is not too bad, but technical is not really my favorite. I'm probably going to put this in the garbage bin. Garbage. This set of knee pads, accomplished, garbage. 1261 is a nice roll. Final measure if you like it. Critical hit damage. I'd like to see some armor on that, but that's okay. You may want to think about that one. Garbage. This has 2 nice rolls, but that health is a bit low. I'm going to go with garbage. Striker holster. This has a triple. Skill haste is a bit, yeah, you might want to get something else for that. That's a solid maybe. Tactician, no, garbage. Now this electronics is a bit low for this Predator's Mark holster. Predator's Mark is pretty damn good. A lot of people like it, but this electronics is holding it back. But then again, if you don't give a damn about electronics, it's got 604 armor. So that's a solid maybe. I would probably pick it up. This Reclaimer holster has a triple. You may want to do something about protection to elites. That is a definite maybe if you like Reclaimer. These gloves, garbage, garbage, garbage. Stamina mod has health. You really want armor. People are loving armor. I don't know about health. It's a maybe. Depends on what you need. Seeker Mine damage if you like Seeker Mine. Extended mag, this is straight up garbage. You got the blueprint. Get to rolling. Large suppressor. Critical hit damage, headshot, stability, not bad. Depends on what you like, but this is kind of a maybe in my book, but stability is a bit low. Vertical grip, this is garbage. The stability is low, plus it only has crit hit damage. If it was critical hit damage plus crit chance and a little bit of stability, I would say yes, but alas, it is not. Now, the most disappointing thing for this week would definitely be this 15 times scope because it has optimal range instead of headshot damage. Now, if it had 24% headshot damage, I would recommend this every day this week. I'd probably tweet it out every day this week. But it doesn't, so it's straight up garbage. The rest of the stuff is caches, so why don't we go upstairs and see what else is being sold. Now upstairs with the advanced weaponry vendor, the only thing I can recommend that is being sold this week would be this suppressor because it has critical hit damage, critical hit chance, stability, and reduced threat, which is perfect. Other than that, critical hit chance I think it could be a bit better. Critical hit damage I think could get up to 17 if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. But yeah, if you want to buy anything that's going on up here, this is what they have. So last week I kind of went over everything, and this week I'm just going to show you guys which weapons are being sold, and if they are not recommended, then I'm just going to keep it moving. There's no point in wasting you guys' time with a whole bunch of stuff that you're not going to buy and that you're probably not interested in. So I'm going to quickly just kind of scroll through this, and if you see the icon of something that you like, then you're good to go. This custom M44 may seem tempting to some of you snipers out there, to my fellow brethren out there that like to do them long shots, but 169 headshot, a little higher base damage than that SRS, but the talents are straight boo-boo, so we might as well keep that moving. And that is pretty much it. Now this LMG looks kind of promising. If you want to re-roll self-preserved, you might want to keep brutal, keep accurate, and go with meticulous if you are going to go with something like that. But 12% damage out of for damage to targets out of cover could be a bit higher, but that's up to you if you like that. Personally, I like the LMGs with a little bit more magazine to them, but this could do you right if it's something you're looking for. But yeah, pretty much this and the suppressor are maybes. The suppressor is the only one that's a definite pickup if you are in the market for one of those. All right, that's that. So let's go on to see what else is being sold in the base. I'm going to quickly go through this, and then we can get outside and start checking out the other vendors. Let's go. Alright, in Kerman Station there is a very nice weapon for you Predators Mark people, the Police M4. Now this Police M4 has pretty okay base damage, but it has 22% enemy armor damage. I would like to see it a little bit higher, but the thing that's making it a sell is definitely getting sustained to keep your health up, determined, and brutal. Now if you like hitting those headshots like I do, then this is a pretty good weapon for you. If you like hitting body shots, Jinx, then you may want to stay away from this weapon, but definitely I have already bought this. I picked it up and bought it, which is why you see my primary damage just jump compared to the other vendors. I'm planning on re-rolling Determined to maybe get Destructive. I'd like to have even more armor damage because I like to shred through the armor with my AR and then let my SMG do any kind of utilitarian work to either get me back my skills or my super or whatever. But yeah, my major armor shredder would be my AR, and this thing looks like it'll eat through heads, go through armor, and give me health back. If I can get Determined on this, baby, I'm in love. All right, we're gonna have to try that out. But let's keep it moving, see what else is being sold this week. All right, in DZ6 East 53rd Street, got some more AR goodness. Now this military G36, I'm not highly recommending this just because the enemy armor damage is only at 20. The talents are meticulous, deadly, and ferocious. Now if deadly and meticulous sound good to you, or if you even like focused, then you're good to go. Now what I do recommend, and kind of maybe worth, I would say is a good solid maybe, would be these Gunslinger's gloves. They have 1156. I know they're not 12. You may want to re-roll that. But it does have Savage. It has assault rifle damage at 1,299. It has critical hit damage at 16 and critical hit chance at 5. Now critical hit chance could be higher. Firearms could be higher, of course. Most of this stuff could be higher, but if you're looking for some good gloves to kind of bump up your Predator's Mark build, then this may be something worth looking at if you don't have anything better. Now the rest of the stuff they have is Ballistic Shield, which is garbage. This Muscle Break is also poo-poo. So the only things worth looking at are this pair of gloves, and if you really are desperate, then this G36, but I really recommend that M4. That thing is beast. Alright, in DZ5 West 46th Street, the hits keep coming. Look at this Navy MP5. Goddamn! Oh man, it must be Christmas today. This thing got deadly, it's got unforgiving, it's got destructive. I don't know what to re-roll on this, because all three of these are good. The only downside to this is that it's got 33% critical hit damage, which could be a lot higher. Don't get me wrong, that could be a lot higher. But I am in love with the Navy MP5. I always have, and I haven't gotten a better one than the one I first crafted like forever ago in like 1.2 or something. Go get this. Definitely go get this. If I had the DZ funds, I would go pick this up. I'm gonna go pick this up with my main, because I know he got the funds. I'm going by this, believe that. The operators pack garbage, prototype garbage, extended mag 104 plus crit hit chance and a 5.5 rate of fire. If that's what you need, go for it. But remember, the blueprint is being sold. You might as well pick that up. Give it a couple tries, see if you get anything good. If not, you can pick this up. If you don't make craft or make anything better than this. But definitely, I'm buying this. Believe that. Alright, in DZ3 West 39th Street. I'm not really sure if this is awesome or not, but I had to put it in here. This infantry MG5. I haven't shot any of these. These are some of the new weapons. But 14% damage to enemies out of cover. Unforgiving, brutal, and predatory. Hell, it sounds good to me. Predatory giving you that health back, which is a really good perk. I really like that. Plus brutal, taking them heads off, and then unforgiving and predatory I'm not really sure about, just because you're going to get that health back, so you may not really hit those lower ends to get the bonus damage. But if you want to re-roll one of those, then you good to go. The tactical knee pads are garbage. The performance mod, Seeker Mind damage, 4% would have been better. The muzzle, not a fan of this. Headshot damage is nice. Stability is okay, kind of low. Reduced threat is good. It's almost 50. Accuracy, I'm still gonna pass on that. But let's see what else is going on around the DZ. All right, now in DZ1 East 31st Street, if you like shotties, baby, we got something for you to think about. The Marine Super 90 with 320% stagger. A nice, respectable 95.4K with this build. But here we go. Let's get into it. It's got trained. Critical strikes or critical hits, increased signature skill resource. Brutal with 12%. And determined, killing a target reduces skill cooldowns by 7.5. Now the thing about this is brutal plus trained seem like a really nice combination, especially when you get your quick scope snipes with the shotty together. Determined could help you out if you really need to get some of your skills back, but I think you can probably either re-roll that or do something else with it, or if you can keep it if you don't like trained. But I think trained getting you your super back is really good. The operators pads, they're meh, kind of boo-boo. The performance mod, Sticky Bomb is supposed to be making a comeback. And then the sight. Now this sight is 7% critical hit chance up, optimal range 4.5 plus headshot damage at 6. Now this seems like it would go perfect with that shotty. You get more crit hit chance to get more of your super, plus you get more headshot damage to go along with brutal, plus you get optimal range so that you can blow snipe them with that shotgun, and man, you are in business. You may want to think about stopping down in DZ1, picking this up, and picking up this shotty if you like running shotgun. All right, let's get it going. Alright guys, so that is it for this week's good or garbage. I hope you guys found a whole bunch of stuff to buy, man. I can't believe I done bought so much stuff this week. There was so many goodies for so many different builds and for so many different play styles. I hope you guys found something that you really liked. Leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this. That is pretty much it. And again, don't forget to check out Jinx Canada. He makes some really good videos for builds, and he does a lot of streaming. I mean a ton of Division streaming, so if you ever need that fixed, make sure you go and check him out. Alright, that is it. I am Khan, TDK Mr. So Real. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.